Hi, welcome back. In this video, we will study about the CloudInit, what exactly the CloudInit is, and how we can use it to in a virtual machine. So let's see what Azure documentation says here. So if you see here, it says CloudInit overview. Now, CloudInit is a tool which is used to customize the Linux VM. Now, when it boots for the first time, so what exactly it means is you can use CloudInit to install the packages and write the files. Now, for example, say when I just go and spin up the Linux VM, it doesn't have an Nginx app server. So now I want that when the Linux server is coming up the first time, I want the Nginx to be installed as a part of this server. So what I can do, I can use a cloud init, and in cloud init, I can go and give the statements there or the commands to run and install the Nginx. So this is what the a basic overview of a cloud init here, and let's see what exactly it says. Now, because Cloud Init is called as during the initial boot process, there are no additional steps or required agents to apply your configuration. This is one of the thing, and this is one of the very good advantage of Cloud Init is it works across the distribution. Now, what exactly it means is, for example, say you have different flavors of Linux. You have Red Hat Linux, and you have Debian Linux, and you have like Ubuntu. You have so many flavors are there. So now when you want to go and upgrade the package or you want to go and update the package, you don't have to be very specific, or you don't have to be sure here like, okay, what should I give here? I should give apt-get install, or I should give the yum install. So these are nothing but the RPM. These are the package manager tools which differs with the distro, the Linux distro, what you exactly you are using for your VM. So this is so the advantage of Cloud Init here is it's independent of those distributions. So it will make sure as per the package what you're using Linux package, it goes and calls the specific command and installs your package and installs and upgrades your system. So this is one of the advantage of cloud init here. Now let's see how exactly we can do this in a virtual machine. So I have already let me go back again to my virtual machine, and let's brief what exactly we are doing here. So now the whole idea of cloud init is in the virtual machine which I'm making, and this virtual machine is a Linux virtual machine. So if you see here, I've selected Ubuntu server, and this Ubuntu server, I'm trying to install the Nginx app server on this Ubuntu distribution. So I've filled up all these details, size, username, password, and to save our time here, there is a disk here. Then let me go back to management, and the main part here is this one. When you go to the advanced tab, else everything will be remaining as default. Now, if you see here, this is a custom data in the cloud init here. Now it says here pass the cloud init script here and the configuration file whatever you have, and then this will help you out when it boots up. It goes and runs all those custom data. Now if you see here, let's go back to the documentation, and if you see, the Azure has given the documentation here as cloud config. Now, when I go to cloud config, what exactly the config is? Cloud config basically helps you out to install and upgrade all those packages, and to install any of the any of the application you need on your VM. So now let's see here. Now this cloud config, if you see here, it helps you out to upgrade the package. So irrespective of your distro, whether it is Ubuntu or it is Linux or Red Hat Linux, I just give the command here, independent of any of the distro, package upgrade equal to true. So I don't have to give you a yum install or yum upgrade or app get install or app get upgrade. I will just say package upgrade, and then the package upgrade command or cloud init will go and take this and say if it is true, I have to go and update the package. So this is how it is like across distribution it can be used, and it doesn't impact or it doesn't depend on a specific platform. So this is what exactly I've given here. If you see here, I've said here package upgrade equal to true, and then what I'm saying, okay, I need a package which is Nginx. So now it will go and install the Nginx on this virtual machine. So this is what the exact cloud init, where exactly I can go and give my commands. And this is nothing but a YAML format, YAML format. So you can get much details if you go through different forums. So this is what the exactly the commands we're using here to install the Nginx. So if you see this command is independent of the distro. This is not specific to a specific distro, and independent and across the distribution we can use this. So now let me go back and install this, and let me come back. And once we come back, what exactly we will do is we will see with the help of this virtual machine public IP whether I'm able to access the Nginx or not. So let me before I run up this or start this, okay, so let me go back. I think I missed that. So let me again create. So let's see, again I can give a, so let me go back here. I will say test VM, And Ubuntu, I'm using the spot instance. You can use a normal instance also here. I think once I clicked on virtual machine, I lost all those settings. So I'm just giving a password here. So let me do it quickly here. Okay, here I'm using HTTP port. The reason I'm using HTTP port is because uh, I want to go and access the Nginx server, which is the application server, which is exposed on the port 80. So that's the whole idea here. So I'm using, you can use any disk. I'm using HDD here for the cost perspective. Go to networking. I will keep everything as default. This is also default here. Let me go back and copy my. So this is the command which we go and copy here. So let's go and put all the commands here. So this has to be Nginx. Okay, and then let's go down. Okay. Okay, so let me create this virtual machine and again come back. So what I was trying to show here was the public IP. That's the reason I went down. So somehow why it's not showing me the public IP here. Okay, disk is this. Okay, so this is my public IP. Oh no, this is my public IP here. This public IP, okay, it's not showing here. So let's create this first, and then so what I'm trying to say here, before installing, if you go and try to hit and access this public IP, it will not show you. It will like because Nginx is not installed, and once you create the VM up and running, then you should basically land on the Nginx default page. So let's create this and come back again. So this VM is up and running. So once the VM is up and running, we can just take this public IP address, and then you can go here and then put this public IP address and try to access uh, the Nginx. So this is basically yeah. So right now I'm seeing here the connection timeout, but this is where you will go and see the Nginx server up and running once you install the Nginx server with the CloudInit tool. So hopefully this was useful and added value. So somehow I was not able to connect to this, but definitely this is a process and this is the steps where you can go and uh, use and install all your like during the booting you can install everything. And this is also one of the sites where it gives you okay how you can use it using the YAML format, and you can use the Azure CLI also here. So I will put all these links in the description of the video, and hopefully this was useful for you guys. Thanks for watching.